Good morning, everyone, and Merry Christmas, almost. Merry Christmas Eve. How is everybody doing? Let me pop up the chat. Got to be able to see you. Got to be able to show some love to the chat, to the patties. How's everybody doing? I hope you enjoyed yesterday's video. I know it didn't get a lot of views. I know you guys want more strategies and less robots. I get it. Don't worry. In the new year, we'll have a lot of beginner videos, a lot of videos about trading strategies. I actually filmed a video about supply and demand, which I'll be working on soon. Look at this little reaction right here. What kind of a reaction is that? That's a reaction off of our supply, right? Price push down. That would have been a really nice win. Trading off of a supply right there. Maybe you're targeting all the way down here, right? Maybe you're targeting that demand. But at this point, you'd already be at least TP1 right there, right? For a nice risk-reward ratio. So I'm going to look for some trades this morning. I'm actually going to be doing some trading this morning. We're going to have a little bit of fun. Merry Christmas to you as well. Happy to see every single one of you. While you're here, please do smash that like button for me. I'm on a 3-trade win streak. I think I'm, 17 wins and 4 losses in VIP this month. I'm having an incredible month in VIP. Let's go ahead and take a look at gold this morning and see, hey, look, gold is trading inside of this range right now. Let's get the VWAP on the chart. Oof, that's not the VWAP I like. Do I not have a default? I could have swore I had a default. Get the bands out of there. I don't like no bands. I don't love the look of that VWAP anyways. As for gold here, you can see currently getting a reaction off of this level of demand right here. but it does appear to be in a downtrend. Let me look at my EMA as well here. Yeah, below the 200 period EMA. So it's below the VWAP, it's below the EMA. It's looking a bit bearish based on that information. But we are in this range right here on gold right now. So let's see what happens with my open range breakout. I've got the top of the range right here. I have the bottom of the range right here. I'm waiting for price to break out and kind of give me some sort of trend direction. Let's see if we could get some people on the stream this morning. Happy to be here with you. It's been a wonderful, wonderful time. I'm happy that some of you enjoyed the video. The video kind of flopped, so I know I got to do more strategy videos for you. Don't worry, I got more strategy videos coming. For the paddies, for the people in the Discord, here is the Discord right here. Discord's looking very nice. Did we have anyone sharing their results this morning? Yeah, looks like Isaac was sharing some of his Trade with Pat robot results. You want me to be under that tree? Absolutely, Billy. I can't wait to get under that tree with you. Looks like a head and shoulders on H1 on gold. Let's go ahead and take a look at that for the chat. Yeah. It does, but, you know, we would have missed that move, right? If that's the second shoulder already, we would have missed that move. Look, it's going down, right? Whoever said head and shoulders, look at you. Good decision. But you would have had to get in already, right? You would have wanted to get in at this shoulder right here on the H1 there. You really could have hit that big too, right? Because that's a decent stop. Look at that. You really could have hammered that, eh? Let's keep an eye on those patterns. Make sure you monitor those patterns, and if it's in line with your conviction, you can do very, very well. So right now, I'm getting a break out the bottom of this range right here. Waiting for a candle closure. You can see it's pushing up pretty aggressively off of this level of demand right here. You can see reacting off of that demand level and pushing up. We're going to have to see what type of a reaction we get here. Can we get a candle closure outside of this bottom range right here? Then we may be bearish for the morning. And obviously, this is not financial advice. This is education and entertainment only. Please do be very, very careful. It's December 24th. We shouldn't really be trading, but hey, it's a Trade with Pat Christmas special. Merry Christmas to everybody. So I'm going to be doing some trading. I don't recommend you do some trading. I'm doing all right, Mark. How are you? I think Australian dollar was looking pretty good for me this morning. Australian dollar, you know, it's no longer a fresh level of demand here. That demand was used aggressively, but I think we've got some buy orders in this level, in this area for sure here. If I can get a break out the top of my range, which is right here. I got a little bit of a cold. You could actually see my neck here. Not looking very nice, is it? What's going on, Ernie? Please do smash that like button for me. Let's get some likes in here. Let's get some viewers in here. And let's have a nice little Christmas special. A little Christmas special. We're having a great month. I am 17-4 in VIP this month. What is the difference between your two robots? There you go. There's a question from the audience. Thank you for your question. So these are completely different robots. The strategies are completely different. Forex Fury I created 10 years ago. I am doing a major update that's already ongoing for Forex Fury. The Trade with Pat robot is obviously new. It's fresh. I think one of the main differences is the Trade with Pat robot has the entire community, right? So we have this We have the Discord right here where people are constantly providing their trading results and showing, you know, exactly what they're doing. Looked like Isaac had some nice wins yesterday as well. Joel House, you know, most people aren't trading because of the holidays here, but some people are still playing around with the system and doing quite well with the robots. So everyone is happy so far. And I will say this, and this is something that I need to mention more, is that in every single product that I provide, whether it's a robot, a signal service, anything, my refund rate is less than 1%. And in my market, that's the lowest you'll ever find because people are actually happy with what I provide, okay? From India, can you please give me one funded account? I don't have funded accounts. I'm not a funded trader. I trade my own accounts. So I don't know if you think this is some sort of a funded stream. It is not. This is our sponsor is a broker. You can see at the top right. Link is in the description. WKEE2. There you go, right there. Yeah, Forex Fury is active, I think, on over 20,000 accounts right now. It's used a lot. You know, it's obviously not as easy to use. The updated sets will be out next week, Craven. Let's keep this positive here. EU exploded. So yeah, just bought your robot right there. All that's left is to set it up. All right, yeah, awesome. Can't wait for you to set it up and see some of your results. Link to the Discord is in the video description. Link to the website, to all my websites in the video description as well. No problem for that. EU broke out the bottom here, but it's at a strong level, right? It is at a strong level. I was kind of more interested in seeing a break out the top of this level right here. You could see here, I was looking kind of to see could I get price break out the top of the range and also break out of my trend line here. Let's tighten that trend line up a little bit. You know, if this candle right here still could come up and close above here, something like this, that may provide me with some interest. Now, I know the original break was below, which goes against my confluences, but we are at a very strong level here that I like. I think a break out of this top level and maybe a retest would be the play for me this morning on Euro USD. Now, obviously, probably not going to want to copy my trades. Again, Kashif, shut up. I told you this. I don't have funded accounts. I'm not a funded trader. GBP AUD and GBP NZD. I guess, you know, you guys really want me to trade these miners all the time, eh? I don't really like trading miners, especially when I'm streaming, okay? I'm scalping, you know, I'm scalping. Yeah, I'm going to be doing some live trades on here. You know, I don't think I'll be doing any VIP trades. It's the 24th. It's a day that we shouldn't trade. Mo13, what's going on? Yeah, I could go ahead and take a look at gold. Gold, I missed it. I would have sold off. I would have sold off of here. I missed that. What else could I have on gold? I don't know. Yeah, because there isn't, you know, if I don't really want to pull back into the range here, right? Because then we're inside of this range. So it's like really it was only kind of the break and retest sell, which is what I was going to take here, but I kind of missed it. I had my eye off the ball. I was looking to kind of get in, right? Break and then retest and then down. That's kind of what I wanted. So missed that a little bit on gold. Could I join in on the move? Maybe. I am looking at this level of demand right here, though. That's a bit of a concerning level. Look at the last reaction we got out of that area, right? We always have to be concerned about areas of demand and what they can do for price, but it does seem like we're going to have potentially a gold pullback based on the range here. So if I was to get in on a gold trading position, I would probably be looking to go short off the range right there. Vapul, how do you feel about that trading position? We've got a break on UJ with a fresh supply as well. Let me go ahead and take a look at that setup right there. Okay, so a significant break here on UJ. Where can I get in on that trading position? That is my question right now. We do seem to be in a range that I've set. You can see here we are in that range. You know I love a good range. Can I get price to come all the way up here? Maybe. So gold, I am going to consider taking a sell on gold this morning. Be careful, obviously. Don't copy my trades. This is not financial advice. Okay. Might pull back to the range high. There's a potential for the range high. I agree, Vapul, but the thing is, this level right here is our retest level. So the idea that we would be taking here is that we are below the EMA, okay? We've already had the break of the orb, and we've had the retest of this level. So now, basically, the trade idea is this level would have to hold as we push gold down this morning. So that is the idea on gold. Whether or not it works, I don't know. It's the 24th. But I think this is what I would be looking for here. Do I think it has something to do with employment? You know, it could. I'm not really looking at those macroeconomics too much right now. Just mostly looking at the technical analysis here on gold. Looks like we got 365 people in here. It's a bit light. I'd love to see some more people in here, so please do smash that like button. Looks like we just had someone join Trade with Pat. Eh? Looks like someone just joined Trade with Pat. Very cool. Someone just joined the robot. We got lots of people joining the robot. So I am looking to get into a sell here on gold. We'll see how that works out. Just waiting for that setup right now. Please do smash that like button. What do I have for Christmas? I have the patties. I have you guys. I have 363 people in here. That's a lot. You know, that's enough people for me. That makes me happy. Happy to have you here, Gideon Yala. Please do smash that like button for me. I'm looking to get into a gold trading position here shortly. I'm just waiting for a little bit of a pullback. I want to see my level retested again. Now, I would have originally just got in on this second candle here, but I was looking at a bunch of other charts, so I already would have been TP1'd on this trading position. But let's see if I can get another retest of that level. You can see here we've been using this level as support. Okay, and now we have finally broken through that level to the downside and broke through the bottom of my range. So my hope is that this level now is going to hold. So I'm going to tap into a trade here in a second. But obviously, don't copy this trade. It's December 24th. I shouldn't be trading. Nobody should be trading. But I'm going to do this a little bit on live to see if I can make a little bit of money. I am now into that trading position, and let's see if I can make a little money on this trading position this morning, have a little bit of December luck. You know, that candle's pushing up more aggressive than I would have liked, but hey, it's December, and so this is the idea, okay? So the idea is, whether it works or not, the idea is this level was used as demand and then used as support here multiple times. We have now broke through the bottom of this level, and now I'm expecting this level to be held as a resistance. Now, obviously, I'm down 500. We're seeing a real bullish candle right here, but I'm expecting this to push down and hit my take profit shortly. There is some volume in this market, which is a bit surprising right now. We're gonna have to see how this goes. Hopefully this goes all right. If not, my trading robot will make it up for me. My trading robot has been winning for me consistently. You can see here, I've been letting it run a little bit here. You can see here, I've been letting it run a little bit right here. So we've been able to actually, December 1st, you know, we've been trading a lot here with the trading robot in my trading accounts. And let's just go back to the gold trade and see if my idea is going to work this morning. I'm scalping gold this morning. I'm looking to win some trades. If you like my analysis at all, please smash that like button. If you think that I have good trade ideas, smash that like button. If you think I'm handsome, or you just want to wish me a Merry Christmas, smash that like button, give me a subscribe. Appreciate you coming here on your day off. I assume most of you have the day off. Check Market Talk. I could check Market Talk in a little bit. You hate shorting gold? I hate shorting gold too. I pretty much always buy gold. But hey, it's Christmas Eve special. We're doing something a little bit different here, right? We have the idea. You know, is that idea going to play out? I don't know. I don't know. We do what we can here, okay? So I'll give my reasons for the trade. Obviously, I'm scalping here this morning. There's quite a bit of volume in the markets. We're getting big pushes up. We're getting big pushes down. Obviously, I want a big push down. Now, we closed inside of the range, which is a bad sign for my trading position. You don't want to close inside the range. That's, you know, now we're getting price going up. You wanted that to reject at the bottom of the range. That's part of the trading idea. So I might be getting this one wrong. We had the support level. Turned resistance. 2, broke bottom of orb. 3, under EMA with trend. Okay, so those are the reasons for the trade. They're good reasons, you know. You can see here. This is what our chart looks like right now. So we had this level of support right here, now turned resistance. Okay, so my hope is that that level is going to hold. We had the break out the bottom of the orb, right? So my 9:30 a.m. orb, I broke out the bottom of that orb right there. And then I was waiting for a retest and then push down. Now, it hasn't pushed down for me yet, but there's a lot of volume in the market still here. And this is just a quick scalp. If I can get the price to, you know, somewhere around here with these wicks, maybe I'll look for a take profit somewhere there if I'm able to get it. If price retraces higher, well, maybe I lose the position. We're just going to have to see what type of opportunities that I get this morning. All right. I hope that makes sense for you. Okay, I'm going to have to ban you from the channel, buddy. You're really annoying. This guy keeps asking for prop firms. I'm not a prop firm. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I don't have access to any prop firm accounts. Soon, I'll be doing some live futures trading on a prop firm. That's something I'm going to start trying hopefully in January. See if I can pass some challenges, show off some of my skills, and teach you some stuff in the meantime. Now, next week is a big video. It's my supply and demand video. I actually think I already got this. I think my editor actually sent it to me, so I already have this one. Ooh, push down, baby. Push down, baby. Let's see. Yeah, my supply and demand video right here.
My favorite trading strategy is supply and demand. These levels give me some of the...
That looks nice. All right, very cool. I'm going to have to take a look at this one a little bit later, but we do have that supply and demand video coming very, very soon. Looks like I'm getting a little bit of a rejection here, which is what I am hoping to see as we try to get back outside of the range and into some sort of profit here on Christmas Eve, right? If we're trading on Christmas Eve, we want to be making some money on Christmas Eve. Give me some love, baby. Push that thing down. Now, I think Vipul wanted an entry a little bit higher, as he often does. I feel like there's still some movement to the downside here. Do I scale into this trade? Daddy loves a good scale in. We'll see. We shall see. We will be monitoring this position, and I'll be looking to take some other trades this morning. I'm just at the charts this morning. Good morning to you, Pablo. Happy Christmas Eve. 1 hour level of demand. Yeah, but we broke the demand. You got to understand, that's a broken demand. So we'll be using that demand as a supply now, right? This was our demand here. Okay, this demand was used. The demand was used. The demand was broken, and now we're trying to use that demand as a supply, the same way we use a support as a resistance, right? That doesn't mean that it's going to work. You know, nothing. I doubt the price action is going to be very good today. It's the 24th of December, okay? Logan, if you think you should be buying, definitely buy. Pavel, you just said it. If you think you should be buying, then certainly buy. Again, this 1 hour level of demand was used and it was broken, okay? It was a broken level of demand. Okay, so that doesn't mean, you know, maybe we're getting more of a reaction off of this fair value gap right there than we are getting off of demand, because the demand's broken, right? This is broken. Price came below it, right? So that's an invalid demand. The only concern I have here is that I really am catching that candle badly. Right, I caught that candle on a huge push down, and then maybe, you know, if I was looking at the H1, I think my pullback, yeah, probably should have been to, at the very least, it should have been to the level it's at right now for the retest. But that's okay. We are scalping. Do I use stop loss on gold trades? Yeah, I'll use a stop loss on this trade. If I lose it, I lose it, and I'll just try to get into another trading position. Yeah, you don't use, yeah, MetaTrader's the best platform. You don't use MetaTrader? MetaTrader's the best platform in the world. It's been the best platform for a very long time. If you think that other platforms are better than MetaTrader, then I don't know what to tell you. I've been trading for 17 years. MetaTrader is the most robust platform in the world by a mile. By a mile. What about MatchTrader? Honestly, nothing compares to MetaTrader. You could trade wherever you want to trade. Nothing compares to MetaTrader. It's been the best for 17 years, and it continues to be the best. The thing about MetaTrader is you can also get the robots in there, right? Do I use a risk or a lot calculator? Not during the stream. During the stream, I just let the pool calculate the lots for me. It looks like we're coming back to my break-even level here. It would be nice to get out of this range. We do have a decent amount of volume. Now, yeah, like I was saying, this might have, if I looked at H1, I think the entry right here would have been better because it's off of this level. But it would be nice to have this thing pushed down a little bit further. We've got some volume in the markets. Didn't get my sniper entry. Entered a little bit early, but we've got some room to push down here, hopefully. Hopefully I could find a way to get some profit. My robots only work on MetaTrader, MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. Honestly, it's just the best app to develop robots for. My robots performing incredibly well. Both of them are performing incredibly well right now. And I have a major update that is about a week away for Forex Fury, so that's going to be really exciting for all of the Forex Fury members. Is the gold market choppy right now? Dude, it's December 24th. We shouldn't be trading at all. We really shouldn't be trading at all. The price action on December 24th is terrible. I'm surprised we even have any volume in this market at all, but this one, you know, it's a short trade. It's a small trading position, but it's going against me so far. I'm hoping that we can push this thing into profit at some point right here. You know, I like the idea, but again, it's the 24th, so we're taking some risks. Definitely don't be copying these trades today. Is it possible to be part of the algo robot? Of course. Of course. Join the Discord. Link in the video description. We're talking about that robot every day, all day. If we go into the Discord right here, you can see it's just people posting their trading results in here. Looks like Isaac. It's a slow morning. People aren't posting much this morning, but look, people are chatting. People are in the market talk. Be careful with the price. 15-minute 200 EMA. Okay, so I've got some people. You know, there's always people in here talking. It's all free. Nothing in there is of charge. Damn, this trade's still down 1,000. I'd love to get this trade into some sort of profit here. What can you do? I think he was telling me the 15-minute time frame wasn't looking really good. Now, I might be getting just screwed by a fake out here, you know? So it's like we get the break out the bottom right here. I'm trading the retest play, right? That's what I'm trading. But if this was just a fake out liquidity grab right here and it goes up, then I'm out of the position. Now that is just the risk you take when you're trading. You never really know if it's going to break down or if it's going to come back into your range. But all you can do is trade the position, trade the hand you're dealt, have conviction. This definitely feels like it would have been the better entry level right here. Will NQ continue long? What am I getting Omi for Christmas? She's got lots of gifts. She's got lots of gifts. I don't know. She got all these houses and stuff that I've been coloring in. She's got lots of gifts. Nasdaq. Will Nasdaq continue up? Guys, just be careful, right? This is trading for fun this morning. Oh yeah, that's quite the move on Nasdaq. Could try the same sort of entry here. That retest on this level right here. Generally, I prefer more of a pullback, but yeah, you can see that's going. Gold is teasing me here. This is a scalp, so this is a quick trading position. I'm hoping that it could come my way, right? It's December 24th. It's weird. $4,466. So someone's telling us that ICT wants us to buy from down here. All right, well, hopefully price comes down to that level. If it does, I'll win my sell. It's slowly creeping up against me here, though. Really need this level right here to hold and push down if I want to win this trading position. Why sell? That's what it says right here. Reasons for trade. What we had was a breakout the bottom of the orb right here, and then I entered in a retest at the bottom of that orb for a scalp position below the EMA, below the VWAP. So I was trading with the trend here. Maybe the pullback wasn't good enough, but we also had this level of demand here, turn supply, right? This level of support here, turn resistance. So my expectation was price is going to come down. Now it hasn't yet, hasn't been the greatest position, but you got to understand price action on December 24th is going to be sloppy. Okay, so it's not the best looking trade, but hopefully we get a couple red candles at some point and I can be proven right. Now this is definitely looking like the better entry play right there off of these wicks. You could see used as support, used as resistance, so a bit more of a sniper entry right there. My only concern is, you know, is this a fake out below the obvious level of demand, right? So this is our obvious level of demand. Price came below that level. Is that just a fake out and then price is going to carry up? There's a potential for that, but I have to have conviction in my position and my reasons, right? Which was support at the bottom, turn resistance, break the bottom of the orb, and under the VWAP EMA, so trading with the trend. So I am starting to get that push down. hopefully start getting into some profit on some big red candles. That is a very, very nice rejection right there. We'll see. Are the buyers going to step back in at this level? Hopefully not. Hopefully the sellers can keep going. Hey, my baby's here, my good luck charm. Where's she? Oh my God, with the bows in your hair. Oh.
Christmas Day.
Is it Christmas Day?
On this one.
You want this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you already had one of those candies, didn't you? You had a little candy. What do you want to say to the people at home? You want to say much love? You want to press the like button? Oh, she likes the like button. And we are in profit for about 200-300 right now, floating on this trading position. You know, hoping that we could have, you know, what, a Christmas miracle, and I can make a little bit of money this morning, push this thing to 4 wins in a row with my wonderful, wonderful Naomi. Obviously, Naomi is going to have an incredible Christmas because I had one of the best trading years in my life. Made over a couple $1 million in the past year. Very, very good year. Things seem to be slowing down. Hey. We're looking at the chart here. That's what we're doing right now. Okay, we closed outside of the orb, which is very nice. All right, we have now closed outside of the orb again. Hopefully that's enough to continue price down bearish here. I am looking at around this level right here.
Much love.
Oh, very good, baby. Very good.
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate. Yummy nummies. Oh, come on. Let's continue. Okay, hey, you're going to turn the screen off, dear. We can't have that, okay? Get your ass out of here. How's everybody doing? Good to see you, Inchin. Good to see you, Sandeep, Richard, Pablo, Doug. Hot chocolate and profit, baby. That is a good combo. So I'm looking for a price to come, you know, maybe here. Somewhere around here. Probably a little bit further than that. Something like this. Into these wicks right here for my first take profit level. Hopefully we can get there. Don't have a ton of conviction on this play, but look, we thought that this level would be used as resistance, right? Used as a demand here. Now hopefully using it as a supply or just a resistance, you know. Same sort of thing, same words, different words, same concepts. My supply and demand video is coming out soon, so make sure that you're watching that. Gonna really start taking my teaching to the next level this year in those videos. There's going to be less streams. There's going to be more videos, so I hope that you guys are really interested in those videos. Because like I said, I had one of the best years I've ever had trading in the past year. So Naomi's having a wonderful Christmas. Everyone in my family's having a wonderful Christmas. You know, we're talking in the millions this past year, so really, really good. Do you think Christmas money will get spent on gold tomorrow and we pump? That is a good question, but I don't know if retail money like that is going to have much of an effect on the markets. So I would assume no, right? I would assume if gold pumps, it will be for different reasons. I would assume no for that one right there. As we get close to my first take profit level here on gold this morning, which is about this level right here. Just need a few more inches to get there. Would be nice to get a win. A Christmas miracle, some would say. Check the 4-hour time frame. Target 4432. All right, Rick, that's a far target. I'll take a look at that for you. So we are coming close here. We are hopeful that we're going to get some good gifts. You know, the best gift that I could have is spending this time here with the Patties on what is a holiday Wednesday, I guess, right? Is it Wednesday? What are you doing? Don't wick off of my level here. I've got money to make this morning. Get down here. Get your ass down there. What are you doing? Who the hell's doing this? Is there a Grinch on my damn chart? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Naomi is the best, for sure. What you doing? Where you going? Oh, you're gonna go give the present to Calvin. Okay. I love you so much. Bye. Am I gonna win this trade or what? Naomi left the house, so our good luck charm is gone. Does that mean I should leave the trade? Well, that's good luck charm. Come on, good luck charm. Bring that thing here. Oh, she's back. Maybe we're gonna win. Oh, my stomach is terrible. I hate to say it, but I've been struggling with my stomach for a couple of days. I had to miss hockey last night, and that was close right there, Vapul. I think let's get ready to take a TP1. Yeah, that's TP1. I just pulled that. So I just pulled $300 off of that right there. Beautiful. And now I'm going to set to a break even here. Let's just make it look a little bit better here. Well, now let's hold on. Let's just pull this to break even now. All right, beautiful, beautiful morning. Very, very nice. I am now break even on my gold position, and hopefully I could carry this one down. So I know there was a lot of people going, Pat, this is a really bad trade, blah, blah, blah. You know, the way that it always kind of works when I'm in drawdown. But look, we got TP1 again. We win again. We're always in the bag. Inchin knows we're always in the bag. I'm in my bag. So that brings the win streak to 4 in a row. 74 wins, 23 losses on stream. Fantastic. Happy to see it. Now, hopefully we can carry this position down a little bit further. I don't want to get into a break-even situation, but if I do go break-even, I will look for more trading positions. But let's go down here. Now, obviously, we've rejected off of this level and come up once. Are we going to do the same? Possibly. GU, you want me to check? Yes. I could take a look at GU for you. I think UJ, I was also considering a play here. Yeah, I'm looking to sell on UJ. What's the DXY doing? Dollar strength this morning, huh? See the dollar strength this morning, but we are at a level of resistance here, okay? This is a level of supply right here. Let's take a look at the 1 hour time frame. So we are at a level of supply right there. And then we have another supply up here on the hourly. So if the DXY is able to break out of this level here and close, it's possible that we could carry up to that next level of supply and see some dollar strength. Let's go ahead back to my trading position here. It looks like I might get knocked out on that break even pretty quickly. It's a good thing I took some profit where I did. Okay, let's go to USD CAD. Been respecting this level of supply right here on USD CAD for a fair bit. You're all I want for Christmas too, Drew. I love you. Shout out to Ricky from Gatineau, Quebec. You know, we love some Frenchies, and I think I'm gonna break even here, I'm afraid, for my second take profit level. We just came very close to that break even right there. Flirting with that, flirting with the entry of my trading position now. I was able to TP1 right there. I'm having a very, very good month. My robot, every single trading account with my robot is profitable. and my VIP room were 17 and 4. So it's been a really good month. My videos haven't been doing as well, so obviously the views are down on the stream. You know, I gotta put out some better videos. I know you guys only want strategy videos. I got that coming, don't you worry. I was actually kind of like watching some videos of kind of some old trading influencers. There's like some guys that have been doing YouTube trading for like over a decade. It's crazy, you know. I didn't realize that there was even a thing for that long, right? I wasn't even learning off YouTube. I was always kind of self-taught and more in the robot market, trading with automated solutions. And then you know, you go on, you see like Rainer Tao and the Trading Channel, and some of these guys have been doing it for a decade plus. And I was watching one of the videos, and Rainer was kind of talking about how, you know, it's just getting old, and he doesn't, you know, he wants to do it, but it's like he's not really chasing the likes anymore. He's not chasing the subscribers. He's not chasing the money anymore. And I definitely feel myself falling into that a little bit. I am break even here on gold after my first tape TP1, so 1-0 on the day. But like I was saying, yeah, Rainer was just kind of saying, you know, it does get tiring when you're doing the same thing over and over again. And that's definitely, you know, my strategies develop over time. So it's not really like I'm doing the same thing over and over again like many people do. Looks like we're getting a pullback here on GU. Now we've had a significant play out the bottom here, a reaction to this level of demand. Look, we're below the EMA, so I would be looking for a sell here. I'm not seeing anything with a ton of conviction here. I'm not seeing anything where I can really enter a trading position. You know, I'm just trying to like see if I could find a level of supply or something here to get into a sell position here, but I'm not seeing it. We are getting an incredible reaction to this level of demand right now on GU. What else should I be looking at? We're gonna have to take a look. AU and UJ are both looking for trades, so let's go ahead and take a look at those right there. What did the snap that make you a YouTube? Why did I do YouTube? Yeah, you know what? So basically I had kind of like an awakening one day to YouTube, right? I was never big into watching YouTube or trading YouTube or none of that stuff. I was not into any of that. Like seriously, I was not into any of that. We've got a nice little break here on the Aussie. I'm looking for a setup. Do look like we've got a little bit of a demand off of this level right here. And potentially going long on Australian dollar if I can get a pullback of about 5 pips. Obviously, I'd rather get in and down at this level here, but this is some interest. So yeah, what were you saying? Why did I? No, the wheel is definitely there. All right, yeah, I did win already. We should spin the wheel. Where the hell is the wheel? This isn't the wheel. This is some winning trades. I got a lot of winning trades. All right, let's go ahead and spin that wheel. Put some W's in the chat for me. We did win that gold trading position, so we should spin the wheel and see who gets to win some free VIP. The VIP room is 17 and 4. Oh, sad. There's like, what is it, a 15% chance that zero is going to come through, and it came through. I'm sorry, this isn't rigged. I'll look for another trade. I'll get another win, and I will spin that wheel again, right? That is my goal, to get another trade and spin that wheel again. Okay, so I do have a potential Australian dollar position right here for a buy. Euro USD. Euro USD is kind of stuck in this level right here. Okay, so I would be buying the Australian dollar against the US dollar. Let's take a look at the DXY. DXY, you know, the expectation is the DXY is probably going to crash off of this level, right? What's the trend line looking like? This? Interesting position on Australian dollar. And that Australian dollar is now reacting off of this level of supply, right? So I'm always looking at supply and demand for my trading positions. That is the main thing. Can you check on my beloved Bitcoin? Yeah, I could take a look at the Bitcoin. It's been tough. Look, it's been tough. Bitcoin, we've got to look at the higher time frame here to figure out what the hell's going on. It's been tough. This is the real support level here. That's the support level. This is more of a liquidity play. So, but it is kind of getting a bit weaker now. So I don't know, that could break through. I don't know if that's going to hold, but that is an area where I would expect some sort of a reaction, right? If I was looking to get into a trading position, even if it was a scalp, I would expect some sort of reaction off of this, even if it does break after. So on Bitcoin, that's something I would be looking for. Yeah, the copy trader is very easy to use. The trading robot is also very easy to use. Everything that I've created is very easy to use. Yeah, it just is. It just is. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of a pullback here. Reacted pretty well to this level of supply. Now I'm looking at this level of demand. Now we wicked below that level in the past, so it's possible price could come down further, but this is the level right here that I like as I go for what? 2-0, right? We are currently 1-0 on stream today. 4 straight wins, and I'm looking for more. I'm looking for action. What is the best prop firm for swing trades? I'm actually not sure, right? I am not a prop firm trader. I know that a lot of these prop firms are having issues. Am I live daily? No, I go live 1 or 2 times a week. That may be more in the future once I start doing some of that futures trading. I'm not sure. But I was talking earlier about why I started on YouTube. And it's funny, it really was like I just started kind of looking around at some of these other traders, and you know, one trader in particular, I would say Mamba FX. I remember seeing his channel, and I saw he had all these cars and stuff, and he was like, you know, at the time I didn't think he was a very good trader at all. I actually thought he was a terrible trader. And when I was watching these videos, I couldn't believe that so many people were watching those videos. And I remember thinking to myself, I'm like, I have more skills than this guy at the time, right? Right now, I'm sure he's fine. I don't know. But at the time, I was like, I can't believe this guy. Vapul, cancel the limit. Let's make sure that we can get a close into, let's make sure our demand level holds. I don't want to catch that candle. I don't want to catch the big red candle here. I want to wait to see if price can sustain in this level. If price wicks down and then shoots up, I'll catch this on the way up. But I don't want to catch the candle, okay? Let's see what's going on. And this is a reaction to the dollar. There is the dollar showing some strength. Now, is that dollar going to close outside of this right here and then continue upward? This is what we're going to be monitoring, right? I might as well take that DXY and put that right next to the Australian dollar right here, because this is what we're reacting to, right? If this candle is going to close inside here and then shoot down, then we're going to do very well on the Australian dollar. But we do have to kind of just see those confluences, right? This is the dollar index. So is the dollar strong or weak? Now, if the dollar is going to respect the supply, we can expect the Australian dollar to win, right? But if this supply is going to break, right? If that candle is going to come up here, then we might have continued US dollar strength. Now, people are feeling pretty good about the US dollar. People are feeling pretty good about the US in general after that 4.3% GDP number yesterday. Holy crap. Holy crap. So yeah, I remember I just went on YouTube and I saw a bunch of traders, and then I was like, I've been doing this for 17 years, and here's a bunch of 18-year-olds with a bunch of supercars. And at the time, before I started YouTube, I was already rich. I bought the Porsche, I think, 2 months into YouTube? I already had the money. I paid that in full. When I started the YouTube channel, my house was already paid off. So I really didn't need YouTube. I still don't need YouTube. But I don't know. Now I just kind of love the community. I love doing what I'm doing. But that's kind of why I started YouTube. That's what clicked, right? I just started to seeing all these other traders, giving their trading advice. And I thought, well, why the hell am I not giving my trading advice? I've been doing well in the markets for over a decade. I should have stayed in the gold trade. Let's see. Yeah, gold is coming close to my second profit level. I was able to get TP1, and then it took me out at break even. So a good trading position, a good call. And now, we're kind of back at TP1. Had some decent volume here, though. You can see we have been between this range right here with some decent volume this morning. Yeah. Who are they? What do you mean they? Not sure who you're talking about. The 4-hour dollar is strong, huh? Let's take a look at the 4-hour dollar for you. I was looking at the 5-minute. So if I look at the 4-hour dollar, yeah, but it is at that level of resistance now. If it can break through, let's look more at the 1 hour here. The 1 hour is showing us a little bit more. What do I mean by the 1 hour is showing us more? Well, the 1 hour, we could see this really clear level of supply up here. And we could see that this level of supply right here, right? So this level of supply held. Is it going to hold again? Then it's going to push the US dollar down. If it pushes it down, then our Australian dollar trade will look good. We didn't catch that big candle right there. We are starting to get a green candle, so we're getting a little bit of slow in momentum, which is what I want when I'm coming into a trading position. I don't like to catch a huge red candle, especially when you had all of these huge candles over here, right? Because then it's like, I know that this move can already happen. What do you mean? I know this move can already happen. Why? Because it just happened, right? This huge move down just happened. So I have to be careful when I'm catching price right here, okay? So this is the idea, but basically what I would need is some sort of a confirmation. So I would want price to come into this level, and I would want price to respect this level. If price breaks through this level and closes, then that invalidates this level of demand, and then I'll be looking lower for a trading position. And then I would say, well, maybe I'll try to get in down here at the support level, right? That level's held. And if that's in line with my conviction, maybe that's what I would do, okay? So that is what I'm looking at right now on the Australian dollar. As I look to go 2-0 on the day, I'm 1-0 already. I am 17-4 right now in the VIP trading room. Can you answer Forex Fury or TWP, which is good? These are both great robots. They are both my robots. Right now, I recommend the Trade with Pat robot. The Forex Fury robot is also fantastic, but I won't have the next Forex Fury update until about 7 or 8 days. Do I still look at moving averages? I have a VWAP right here on the chart, but I do still look at moving averages as well. You can see here is my moving average. So this one would have been a good moving average to use, right? Because that moving average is right at my entry level right here. So a good confluence for me. And you can see here we are getting a reaction off of this level right here. I need price to come down a little bit more for my reaction. Something like this, something like this. And then I want to see price maybe close in here, and then maybe have a bullish candle, and then I'm going to enter the trading position on Australian dollar. But this is very close to entry still, 2.7 pips away. But I am waiting for demand zone confirmations this morning. Let's close the VWAP right here, because the EMA looks better, right? Can TP2 hit on the gold position, huh? How about that? Okay, so my gold call was right this morning. I think I went break even a little bit too early, but it is the 24th of December, so I'm being more cautious than usual. I was able to take 400 or 500 out of this trading position. Yeah, so basically this was the gold trading position I had earlier in the stream. I had the break out the bottom of the orb right here. I waited for a pullback. I entered the trading position and then came down to TP1, then hit my break even right there, and then look, has come down cascading below TP2. So I was able to get the market right. If you were in on that trade, congratulations. Do I stand up? Yeah, I can stand up. I already answered that question. I don't use prop firms, so I don't really know much about prop firms, okay? I wish I could give you advice. I will be doing some more prop firm trading in the future. That is the free orb, yeah, absolutely. All right, I'm still looking for a trading position, on Australian dollar here, and monitoring maybe a pullback here on gold for another position. We'll see. But I do have to go to a new YouTuber. You have to love what you're doing. You've got to love what you're doing. In order to be good on YouTube, you really have to love what you're doing. Thank you, Rick. Ooh, I was thinking about going to the bathroom, but that urge just left me. But yeah, for a new YouTuber, you gotta love what you're doing. Don't do it for the money. Do it for the fun. Do it for the community. And I think you'll do quite well. But you do have to also understand the game. And the game is kind of flashy at times, which is what I'm struggling with a little bit right now, is that I am very good at kind of getting attention, and I think I'm a good teacher as well. I like to think I'm a really good teacher as well, but it's been harder to get attention with some of the new rules here on YouTube, right? It seems like some guy can promise, make some crazy guarantees, and I'm just not going to do that. And even if I come close to doing that, I seem to get in trouble with YouTube. And so I have to be very cautious with how I package my videos. And so, my performance has been a little bit lower than usual on my videos. But, I plan on being in this for a very long time. I don't plan on going anywhere. So I'm happy to have less views, as long as that means that people are still getting value from my videos. And that, the community is still growing, right? Because that is important to me too. I want to have the community growing, right? We have our wonderful Discord right here. There's people actively talking in it right here. There's people actively talking in the market talk right here. Look, we got a win here from the Trade with Pat robot. Look at this one right here. Buying here, closing here, an AUD CAD win. With the trading robot right there, very nice. And I think he's in the chat as well. So we've got it going on, don't we? And what else do we have? Let's end the year with an amazing 40% profit in just 2 weeks using the Trade with Pat robot. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so this is a risky play. Obviously, what he's doing here is very, very, it's a higher end risk, but I do have that trading account somewhere on my website. I think it's here. Yeah, so this is one of the client accounts. So this is not my account. This is one of the client accounts. You can see here he's using the Trade with Pat robot with some pretty aggressive risk settings, but he's been able to get a 40% gain on his trading account over just a couple of weeks. So again, he's taking some risks. Right now the drawdown is 4%, so he probably feels pretty good about that. But that drawdown with this type of strategy could easily hit 30-40%. He's going to want to back test and see what that looks like long term, just to be safe. No, I don't DM you. I don't DM anyone. I'm too rich to be messaging people on the internet. I create the concepts behind my robots. I don't code them myself, no. My coding skills are not up to par. Let me get back to my AUD. This is one I was looking to get into right here. This was my original level on a little bit of a vibe trade right there. And guys, be careful, okay? The assumption that I'm going to DM you is a dumb assumption. I understand it. It may seem like, hey, you know, Pat's are just a regular guy, but I'm not. I'm a huge celebrity. No, I'm kidding. I'm a regular guy, but I'm not going to message you. You know, even regular guys aren't going to message you. What do I have, 330 subscribers? How many people do you think want to message me a day? A lot of people. I can't message them, so I'm not messaging them. Sometimes I'll DM you. You know, I'm pretty active in the Discord, though. Again, you know, check out the Discord if you want. I do talk in here a lot, okay? Look at these people who got TWP. I like it when they all have the TWP on there. That's sweet. So we have 3,111 members in the Discord right now. It's cool in the market talk. There's a lot of people providing different trading advice, different signals, you know. Some of them pros, but there's a lot of awesome traders in there. Let's see. Yeah, the Trade with Pat robot's awesome, man. It's awesome. Again, the Forex Fury robot is undergoing an update. And again, you know, if the Trade with Pat robot makes you, you know, does well for you, you can take those profits and buy another robot or whatever you want to do with your profits is up to you. Excuse me. What's my gold view now? I was quite bearish. Yeah, I was quite bearish. I would still be bearish, you know. If I was going to re-enter, maybe it would be there. Right, as we seem to be, you know, kind of just staying with this downtrend. That's probably what I would do if I was going to re-enter on gold. It would probably be around there. Australian dollar. I got a level of demand right here. I'm looking to see if that can hold up. See if I could get price to close inside of my level right here. That's the next thing I'm waiting on to get into. Another trading position this morning. Having a really nice morning. Please, guys, if there's 378 people in here, can I not get at least 100 likes? You know, can you please smash that like button for me? I'm teaching you stuff. Did I not win the last trade? I did. I won the last trade. The robot does work on funded accounts. We have had someone already pass FTMO. Who passed FTMO? JR, he passed FTMO. This guy right here.
Hi, JR here. I've been using Trade with Pat robot for a month now.
I wonder if JR's in here.
I started with a $10,000 FTMO challenge that was already negative 8%. It's been managing it for
understand your patterns.
Enough. It is
yeah,
super
JR's
easy
doing
to set up.
well with the robot. You know, all these people are doing well with the robot. I actually have another testimonial that I have to add to the website at some point from Greg. Greg sent me a testimonial. Greg rules. You wish that I did this on a daily basis. Yeah, I understand people want me to stream more, and maybe that's something that I'll do when I start trading futures a little bit. But you know, I do have trading rooms, right, where I trade, and those are paid rooms. So I have to focus more on those paid rooms than I can on this, you know, free daily stream, right? Generally, if I'm not on stream, I'm still looking at the charts. I'm just providing trades and analysis in my VIP trading room, you know, which, you know, makes sense, right? There's people paying me for that. Rye UK. I don't trade CRT, so I don't know. Stop bringing it up. I have no interest in it. Not a big ICT guy, not an SMC guy. AUD USD has been pumping. Pretty much everything's beating the hell out of USD. You see on the higher time frames. Just trying to take a look at my buy position here. You know, the better level is down here. Definitely, this is the better level down here than my level right here. But we shall see if I get a pullback. Right now I'm about 3 or 4 pips away from getting into another trade. Really, damn, we're not getting many views today. It's a bit dead on here, huh? I guess everyone's you know, busy with Christmas. No one wants to trade this morning. That's all right. That is all right. The house is going really, really well to real. You know, I've already got the money. The whole thing, that the house, it's costing me over $4 million, right? The house will be worth about $5 million when it's built. I've got about 3 months left. I've already got pretty much the whole thing paid off. I've got about $1 million left, and that $1 million left is just going to come from this house because this house is worth $1 million. Can you be profitable on one side? Here, let me answer this guy's question since he's spamming. Oh, excuse me. Let's go. Here we go. Let's take that. Okay, this is the question that is in question right now. Can we profitable? Oh, what the hell? What the helly? There we go. Can we profitable on one setup trade only, supply and demand zone? Which time frame used for beginner, please suggest? Well, you know, there's more that has to go into trading, okay? You know, supply and demand is awesome, of course, but you have to understand, you know, multi-time frame analysis, you know, to make sure that you're trading alongside the trend when you're trading supply and demand. You want to make sure that you know, you're in line with your EMAs. You know, there's a lot of things that you want to look for. And this one I'm using orb break as an additional confluence that the market's going to go up today. I'm also flipping back and forth between the dollar index. You know, if the dollar index is rejecting, look, it's rejecting off of this level, then I'm thinking the Australian dollar is going to move higher, right? And look, that's exactly what's happening. That Australian dollar is moving higher. I didn't seem to get my entry, which is too bad, but my entry still exists. And if I take a look at this entry and I pull it over, this was a good level over here as well, right? So we're looking left all the time to see what happened in the past. That's all we really have is historical data helping us make good or bad trading decisions. I always have conviction in my trades. I've been trading for 17 years. I've been, you know, very profitable and very successful, and it's given me a very good life. For a beginner, I'd recommend MT5. And if you're looking for a place to get MT5, check out the sponsor of the channel, AAAFX. The link is in the description. Sign up with the broker. Depositing is easy. Withdrawing is easy. I will have a bunch of beginner videos coming forward. Yeah, I'm gonna really get into some more of the basics in my videos. So I may have kind of just a video about money management. Trade Locker sucks compared to MT5. No offense, buddy, but the execution time sucks on Trade Locker. MT5 is the king. Don't listen to that guy. How much did I make off of the gold trade? I think I pulled the 500 in that range, 400 or 500 out of that position on TP1. How much was my first loss? I don't know what that means really, but I've had some bad losses. Absolutely, I've blown some accounts. A lot of the time those losses have come from robots, but a lot of my biggest gains have come from robots as well. What the hell is this guy talking about? MetaTrader 5. How many? Why is this a topic of discussion here? I have said it multiple times. MetaTrader 5 is the best platform, hands down. Just because some idiot thinks that Trade Locker is better in the chat, he's wrong. Trade Locker is new. MetaTrader 5 has been around for decades. I've been using it for 17 years. MetaTrader 5 is what you want to be using. Most don't prefer Trade Locker. Trade Locker is a brand new app. It's brand new, okay? The execution time is worse. It's less robust. It's less secure. It doesn't have the tools. It doesn't have the robots. It's MetaTrader 5 or bust, man. I'm telling you. You know, as someone who trades with hundreds of thousands of dollars, it's MetaTrader 5, man. I would not put $500,000 in Trade Locker. No way. Having TradingView and MT5 merged, that would be pretty cool. You know, ideally, it's like I would like to place the trade still in MetaTrader. I like trading in MetaTrader. The gold sell. Are we getting the re-entry here? Potentially, yeah. Looks like there's a potential for that. The break and retest of this next level before the next leg down. There's some potential for that. Let me take a look at this level of demand. That's a crazy demand level. Yeah, let's see. I'll keep an eye on that. Yeah, Trade Locker is horrible. Sean knows. MT5 is literally outdated. And it's just like people say that because it looks outdated. Like it's just like I don't know, man. Like there's like look, there's aesthetic, and then there's just practicality. Like who cares, right? Are you very attractive? Do you look good, or do you have a good personality? Look, I got both, okay? I look good and I've got a good personality, right? Not everyone has it all, okay? But MetaTrader 5, personality is more important, okay? That's my opinion, at least. I can't even remember when I learned how to trade the orb. It's been so long. That's this question right here. I was saying, Pat, where did you learn how to originally trade the orb? I have no idea. It's been so long. I probably would have read it in a forum or something, right? So much love to you in India. I've seen others do it as well, but it doesn't seem like the success level has been as high as yours. And you know, that's not because of the orb, right? That's because of all of the things around the orb. Like, orb is an idea that I use in my trading. Looks like is the US, what's going on here? Yeah, we're finally rejecting off of that level. I expected that to happen. I wish I got into the trade earlier. That being said, there's more to it than just the orb, right? So orb is one of the things I'm looking at. I'm also like, look, I'm mapping out levels of demand, other levels of demand. I'm looking at like the higher time frame trend. I'm trying to get significant pullbacks, getting price at a discounted zone. So there's like a lot of different things that I'm doing in my trading that other people just aren't doing. Yeah, definitely use the robot. The robot rules, man. TradeWithPat.com. Link is in the video description as well, obviously, if you want to check out the robot. And it's $300 after coupon right now. Now, if you're not sure about it, just come into the Discord. Talk to the people sharing results. Look, I literally click on the results. This guy's account balance, Vulture, is up 12%. Okay? And like, I'm not telling people, hey, put these results in here. These are just members. They're happy, and they're happy with the service. So they provide the updates, and they let me know, look, I won this trade. I won this trade. You know, here was a trading position that I won. Here's another trading position that I won. All of these with the trading robot. Now, that doesn't mean I don't promise anything, but I believe in the robot. I believe in the tools that I use. Thank you so much, Umesh. Much love to you in India. My gold level? Yeah, well, look at that. It hit the level, but look, it's not a good level, obviously, right? It's coming to this top level. I always want to have the price close in my level, right? If price doesn't close in my level, doesn't respect my level, right? It just blew right through the level, right? That means we got real buyers here, right? There's some institutional demand in gold that is clearly pushing price up with this huge fair value gap being created. Now, if this candle closes, obviously that'll tell us there's a little bit less of an institutional demand here. But price is coming up to the next level. This is the level that I originally sold from. So that would be a consideration. Now, what would I need? Well, I would need price to come into this level, okay? And then I would need it to close, and maybe on a lower time frame give me some sort of a reaction that it's about to reverse. You know, maybe I get the close in here, and then I get another candle here, okay? And that's like a green candle or something. Or sorry, a red candle, and then I take that confirmation and I trade that thing down from there. You know, maybe that's something that I do. Always monitoring the markets. I want to get some confirmation. Let's see if price comes back into the level right here, and then maybe there's another gold sell position. But again, I want to have some sort of confirmation. I want to have something telling me this is a good idea again, right? It was a good idea once. Will it be a good idea again? I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. No, there's no replacements. Forex Fury is still performing incredibly well. The Forex Fury robot, again, every robot or any service that I sell, they all have refund rates below 1%. And no one else has a refund rate below 1% in this entire market. So my services stand up. What happened with Australian dollar? It ripped, right? It ripped. My entry was right here. So it came very close to my entry. It was 1.3 pips away from my entry. And then it ripped, right? And I was expecting that rip because I was expecting this level right here, this level of supply, to push price down. Yeah, I still expect this level of supply to hold. You know, you could see it held here, it held here, it held here, but it is getting a little bit weaker, right? It is getting a little bit weaker. So if it continues to crawl in here, maybe it does eventually break. But we'll have to see. Look, we're getting some strong US dollar right there, so maybe we're coming back to the entry, right? Strong US dollar means weak Aussie in this situation, right? Because we're trading against each other. And so there is the reaction. It still has to come down to get my entry, which is about 7 pips away. How long will the Christmas specials for Trade with Pat or the VIP go? At least for a week or so. The Forex Fury is amazing. I appreciate you saying that, Najib. Yeah, I appreciate you saying that, Najib. I love the robot. I'm doing a full rebuild of Forex Fury that is actively happening right now. I don't have any trades on right now. I've been waiting for a pullback on the Aussie for a while. I can look at some other charts, though. No one's really talking charts with me here, making me make all these decisions by myself. You know, could have been a GU. Well, but the thing is, it's really coming a lot down to this DXY, right? So if my expectation is that this level is going to hold, then we have to be, you know, we would have to be buying GU, but GU broke out the bottom, so I don't like that. UJ broke out the bottom, so again, I don't like that. Yeah, let's take a look at gold. So now gold is back at my original level here. So what type of a reaction can I get on gold? Let's take a look at the lower time frame. Need 1 minute time frame here. Let me close that off and see what's going on the 1 minute time frame. So we are starting to react a little bit right here. All right, we are getting some red candles finally. Where would I want to take this down, though? Yeah, we'll have to see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell on it. People can't have a different opinion without you being rude. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I do apologize. But Trade Locker sucks. MetaTrader 5 for life. You bought the robot? Awesome, man. I'm excited to have you with us. We're going to win some damn trades, man. I've been doing real well with that robot. I love it. Oh my god, my little look, Naomi's at the library. Cutie little Naomi at the library. Look, we are getting that reaction now down. Do I want to sell? Do I want to sell? I'm trying to think what level I'd want to see broken to get back into a sell here on gold. Looks like it is respecting that level. I might be a little too patient here. I might have been able to, should have just got into that. Oh, Vulture's here. Look at that. Vulture's here. 12%. We were just looking at Vulture. We were just in the Discord watching you. Look. This is Vulture's results right here. And now Vulture's in the chat. Shout out to Vulture. Yeah, I should put that in the general chat. So hashtag share your results. Vulture with some big wins. So obviously I'd hit that share with the results. Part of me wants to jump in on this one a little bit again, don't I? Let's see. Part of me wants to sell it again. What do you think, Footpool? Should we go short again? Or should we be happy with our one win? What do I want to do here? What do I want to do? I've already won one gold trade. Am I going to try and win another one? I'm not sure. I'm trying to make up my mind. See, I got that little bit of a trend line break there. Trying to decide if there's enough information here that I think this price is going to carry down. What's Vapool saying? Yeah, late in the session. It is a fresh supply. Yeah, all right. Let's sell it down, Vapool. Let's jump into this trade here. So we do have the fresh supply. We're going to take the supply position here this morning and see if I can get another sell here on gold. I'm going to jump in. All right, I'm in on gold, and I'm looking to sell this thing down. Yeah, if it comes to this same level as before, I could TP1 there. That level was used in the past, and it's a fair value gap. Why not see if we can do this thing again as price starts to push down in my direction? This is the 2-minute. Let's go to the 5-minute right here. Very, very nice. You could see fresh supply, getting a decent reaction off of that supply, up about 200 right out of the gate here. We had the trend line break on the lower time frame near my entry. That was kind of helping me get across the finish line, trying to make that decision. Obviously, don't copy this trade. Don't copy any trades. It's December 24th. We should not be trading at all, but we're here. We're with the Patties. We're having fun. We're shilling the trade with Pat Robot. You know, trying to make a little bit of money, pay for a couple extra Christmas gifts, make my family happy. I hope your family's happy. I hope that you're happy. You know, I keep seeing this new thing on TikTok where people, like, they all steal their grandfather's sweater, so they all sneak into his bedroom, and then the whole family is wearing one of his sweaters, and he's trying to figure out what the hell is going on. I like that a lot. I find that one to be very funny. What did I get for my kid? Naomi got a bunch of stuff. There isn't one thing in particular that I'm looking forward to. I tend to give her gifts in advance. Like, you know, we have this house behind me right here. You can actually color this house with markers and stuff. It's pretty cool. And there's a couple of those downstairs. Basically, she has an entire playroom in the basement that, she's well taken care of. Some say because she has a rich father. So it looks like we do have a fair value gap, a significant FVG right here. I'm expecting that FVG to fill. Hopefully it does. Not looking for this thing to turn bullish right now. Let's go to the M1 time frame. We have broken through that trend line. You see that M1 trend line? You know, not a serious trend line, but we're scalping, so we have to use what we have here. Well, that's a big reaction. I don't like that. I'd like to stay in profit on this one. Maybe we get another touch into the supply here. I do believe we have sellers at the supply level. At the supply level. Why can't I draw? There. What the hell's going on? Click, click, click. At the supply level right here. I do believe we have sellers at this level. So hopefully we can push that. We can continue to push this price down. I don't want to be in drawdown today. It's frickin' Christmas Eve. So I want to be nothing but profit today. That looks pretty good right there. Floating 300, which is nice. If we could come to this level right here, I'll take a profit again. Go for 2 wins on the day. Right now we are 1-0. And obviously, a lot of wins from the trade with Pat Robot all week long, all December long. You know, I was really concerned about December trading. Meaning rich doesn't mean you're a good father. Yeah, no, I think I'm a good father because I'm here, right? I think that's kind of what I think a good father is. I think a good father is a father that's there. You know, isn't obviously emotionally abusive, physically abusive. I think that goes without saying. I think the main thing a father can do is just be in their kid's life as much as possible. You know, not too much. Still got to work, but as much as possible. Is she a little bit spoiled by me? Sure. Just one right now. She's 2.5. Oh, and I have my little dog, Honey, as well. She's my baby too. She's 6.5, and sadly, I know I was talking about that before, but my dog does have cancer. And I just found that out on Friday, and so I've been very sad since then, dealing with that news. All right, so my entry's looking pretty decent here still. Hopefully price can continue to fill this fair value gap and not react off of it. You can see here, I had the fair value gap I was looking at off of this level right there, and that is starting to get filled as I'm waiting for price to just carry down and win again. Present and engaging makes a good father. Yeah, I think so. I think those are good ones. Thank you so much, Gabrielle. I think that you have a good heart too. I like to think I have a good heart, you know. I'm trying to figure out right now, you know, what am I doing next year? What's next year going to look like? What do I want my life to look like? You know, what should I be thinking about the most? You know, what should I be worshiping, or should I be worshiping anything at all? You know, these are a lot of the questions that I have right now. Yeah, I use the Fibonacci all the time to get in at a discounted price. Let's push this thing down now. I'd like to keep this one in profit if possible. And it's time to continue filling that fair value gap, isn't it? I'm good. How are you? I'm just looking to get another gold win right now. Good, 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 good. Worship Jesus and nothing else. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. You know, I do have, you know, I have some kind of struggles. You know, it's all these kind of just these mental struggles that I want to kind of get over in the new year. That's right, Firebird. We're in another one. I'm hoping that my level holds here. I know that I've got a decent supply, so I'm hoping that supply holds, because it's a fresh supply, which means there are some sell orders here waiting for me. But yeah, just what I was talking about is just like, in the new year, I want to kind of want to figure out what I really want from my life in this next chapter, right? Because, you know, I've made a lot of money. I've grown the community very large here. YouTube means a lot to me. My work means a lot to me. Money means a lot to me. But sometimes I find these things mean too much to me. You know, if I don't get a lot of views on a video for some reason, it still bothers me, which I find is pathetic. You know, it's like this stuff, it doesn't matter. You know, I don't need the likes. I don't need the subscribers. I don't need the views. I don't need the money. I have everything that I want in my life. But I do still find myself, you know, kind of seeking some of that, you know, validation or something. It's a bit frustrating, honestly. And whether that's validation through, you know, the likes and the follows, or whether that's through money, it's all bad. And I know that it's all bad. And I know that it's not providing value to my life. But it is something that bothers me. And it is something that I'm struggling with and I'm trying to get over. You know, it's like, it's pathetic, right? It's like, I could have a month where I make $300,000, and the next month if I make like 120, I'm upset. You know, it's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. You know, they're not real people problems. I'm sure you're listening to this going, what a idiot. I was at church. I went to church on Saturday night for the Saturday service. So definitely need some more God in my life. Addicted to success. Jaden, I think you're the one who I think you're wording it better than I'm wording it. Seriously. That is exactly, I think, what's going on. And I do find myself historically incredibly obsessive. So, if I get very obsessed with YouTube, or I get very obsessed with my trading, this obsession helps me become incredibly successful at these things that I'm doing, whether it is trading, whether it is YouTube. It has helped me so much in my life. But you get to a point right now, I'm 40 years old, and I just think to myself, I go, what the hell am I doing? Why am I still addicted to these things? Why does that external validation still matter? And I am still working on that. Yeah, Harry, there's so many people like us. It's unbelievable. And, it's been so good at like giving me the success that I want in my life. I've had so much success in my life because of that obsession, because of like, if something doesn't go right, I worry about it, and then I spend the extra, and because I worry about it, I spend the extra time to get it right, whether that's back testing, whether that's firing an employee, hiring a new employee. These are things that I'm always doing. So there's always stuff kind of like on my mind, whether it's in trading or it's in the business, it's in the YouTube, and it's just like, I feel burnt out sometimes. That's kind of why I've been doing a little bit less on the streams. I know it's also because the VIP viewers, they don't want me to be giving free trades away, and I respect that as well. But I've also got a little bit of burnout, right? It's like I have the money, I have the family, I have the things that I want. Why am I still trying to get more all the time? You know what I mean? I'll be fine, absolutely. Don't pray for me at all. Keep your prayers for someone who actually needs it. These are kind of more internal struggles. I'm just happy to share them with you because these are my thoughts, right? This is kind of what I'm going through every day. I'm thinking, all right, do I want to film more videos, right? There's all these concepts, there's all these ideas, right? I always have all these ideas. I got to make another video. And then the next thing I know, I'm spending all my damn time making videos, or I'm like, I want the stream to be big. So then I'm streaming all the time. It's, it is what it is. I'm sure you guys are the same way with the things in your life, whether it's in your trading or in your work or in your relationships, in your business. It just is what it is. I love you too. Shout out to Albania. I only know one Albanian, and it's the co-host on Stavi's podcast. How much tax do I pay? I pay over $500,000 a year in tax currently. Let's see if my supply can hold up here. Seeing too many green candles. It's time to see a red candle. Yes, it is. Which is the best Forex broker? I recommend my sponsor, AAAFX. The link is in the description. Very happy with them. The deposits have been easy, and I've gotten all my withdrawals on time. And I've done many withdrawals. Yeah, 500,000, over 500,000 in taxes for the last 2 or 3 years. The last 2 or 3 years have been very big for me in my trading and in my businesses. Farco, I recommend AAAFX. The link is in the description if you're interested in. Shout out to your buddy, To Real Link. Tell your buddy I say congratulations on his $100,000 payout. Thank you, Vulture. I appreciate that. Okay, let's get that rejection off of my supply now, hopefully. Waiting to still fill this fair value gap and push down to TP1, the same TP1 that I hit on the last trade. We're gonna have to see. You know, there are people that would be looking at kind of an inverse fair value gap buy right here. This is the problem with like ICT concepts, is they'd be looking at this and going, oh, I got a buy right here, but then it's just like against the supply. And there's just like, I find the simpler trading has kind of just been successful for me throughout my life, is just not having too many concepts, like having enough concepts, you know, supply and demand, support and resistance, understanding the candles, understanding a little bit of our order flow. But the main things are the simplest things, right? Just having good levels, trusting those levels, having good risk management. And I'll be doing videos on all of that stuff very, very soon. USD CAD currently rolling with the bot. Absolutely, Vulture. Happy to hear that. Make a video on funded accounts. I definitely will be doing some futures trading in the new year, and I'm going to do some, so I will be doing videos on futures, on funded futures, on prop firms. I'll do some videos of me actually passing some prop firms. I'll make sure that I pass before I start giving any advice, unlike most of the idiots out there. Yeah, I agree with you too, brother. Come on, baby. Let's get that reaction to the supply that I like. We do seem to be kind of without much volume in the markets right now, which is not a good sign, because my supply level needs some volume in order for this thing to push down aggressively. And it seems to be coming back up to retest that supply now. We will see how this one plays out. Hopefully we can continue to reject off of that level, but you could see here a lot of the volume is leaving the market. You know, we had the early New York session volume, which is what I'm usually trading and finding success with. As we get later in the session, you're gonna get little candles, and I prefer explosive moves, right? Supply and demand, you always want to get an aggressive move, right? You want to see a big red candle like this one right here, or big red candles like these here, right? Because then you go, all right, there's a lot of market participants willing to push the price down off of supply. If it's just these weak little moves right here, you know, then it's possible that my supply simply isn't going to hold. But we'll have to see. I'm going to stick with this position for a while. I should be on stream for a little bit longer here. Just kind of talking money, talking life, talking love, talking with the chat, just chatting with the chat. Please share the link to the Forex Broker. All links that I provide are in the video description. How many funded accounts did you blow in your live? I actually don't trade funded accounts. I'm going to start testing funded accounts in the new year. It's not something that I've done in the past. I've been trading for 17 years. How to become a professional trader? Well, you want to have good money management. You want to trust your levels, and you want to have the personality for it, right? You want to have the personality for it. There's some people that just are never going to be successful traders, and others are, and it's just kind of like a feel. You kind of know if you have it, you know. If you were to trade with like a demo account for like a month or two, even as a beginner, you would kind of know, like, all right, I got a feel for this, you know. It's like I'm able to like risk properly, assess my trades properly, and make good decisions. Here we are. I can't be talking about this. I'm in drawdown now. Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom. Can you share your funded account trades live? Yeah, I may trade. If I do very well with the funded accounts and I start passing those accounts, then I will create a futures trading room. When will I upload the money management video? I don't know. I have not filmed that one yet. My latest video is a supply and demand video, which is coming out, I don't know when, maybe just after Christmas. I guess when people are done with Christmas, I'll release it. What else do I got? A new Snapchat of my baby? Oh, look, she's working on the computer. Is that daddy? Like daddy? Come on, supply. Give us some sort of a reaction here. There's not a lot of volume in the market here. See my little Naomi right there? I get these updates all day long. So I feel like I'm always with her. It's nice. Okay. Oh, man. What did I see? Did you see... video quality is very BAAX. I don't know what that means. What kind of trader am I? If I were to consider myself a single type of trader, it would probably be supply and demand. I would consider myself a supply and demand trader. Now, a lot of people would say, hey, Pat, aren't you an orb trader? Orb is part of my trading strategy, absolutely. But the main concept that I've liked historically is supply and demand. So right now, price is inside of the supply level. I've already won one trading position off of that supply level. We created a new supply right here. This is a new supply right here that price is inside of, and I'm waiting for a reaction off of this supply down. Now, you got to be careful though. Don't copy these trades. It's December 24th. I shouldn't be trading, okay? It's very possible that I lose this trade and my 4-trade winning streak is gone. That's okay. I'm doing this for entertainment purposes today. The market is very likely going to react very strange because it's December 24th, right? The price action is just not going to be good today. As you can see, I'm down about 700 on this one, all right? So it does look like I'm going to need this supply to hold at some point here. How many pairs? Basically everything you see here I trade. I try not to get into the minors and the exotics too much, but pretty much everything in here that I'll trade Nasdaq, I'll trade US 30, I'll trade Bitcoin, silver, oil, gold, and then all of the majors, AUD, GU, UJ, EU. I'll trade all of it. Just posted in Share Your Wins. Fury crushing it as usual. Excellent. Yeah, so we had another guy testing Forex Fury for his YouTube channel, Petco. Petco just got Forex Fury up to 20% using a 16 and 16 TP and SL, which is very interesting. Let's go into Share Your Results. Did you just tell me you posted in Share Your Results, or did you put it in Share Your Wins? Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh yeah, this is Forex Fury here for Drew. Drew's using it on a lot of pairs. That's risky, Drew. Be careful with this robot. You're taking some chances, okay? Uh-oh. It looks like I'm having issues with my supply here. I might end up losing one. Be careful with trading December 24th. Now I've got one win under my belt. Hopefully I don't get a loss here, but this is the stop of a pool. This is gonna be it, right? If it comes up here, that's it. What do I have on this? 1 to 1.3 basically is what I was looking. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get I don't know if I'm gonna get the reaction down, but I'll stay with this trading position to see if I'm able to win it or not. Never sell gold. Yeah, I know. I just won the last one though, so it's okay. But I do prefer buying gold. But you know, we are trading with the trend right now. Just what is that pullback going to ensue? We really don't want price to close above this level right here. If it does, I'm pretty much invalidated. Currently, I'm still okay. Why? Because it's still a break and retest of this level, and then price can continue down. Now, if price comes above this level and closes, right? If closes up here, then you know, my level may be invalidated, but you could see this level used here as support, then used here as resistance for a big push down, and then I'm expecting this level to be used as resistance again and push down again as we can kind of continue in that downtrend. Now, I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't have a ton of conviction in this one, but that's okay. You know what? I've been winning all month in VIP. I've been winning all month with my robot, and I already won one trade here this morning. So, you know, I don't want to go 1-1, but if it happens, it happens. I like all the smiley faces. There's like someone just keeps doing smiley face over and over and over again. It's very cute. I don't trade stocks very much, no. You know, I own, geez, I don't know, $5 million in stocks, something like that. But I don't really trade them much. I just kind of long hold stock positions. Just whatever, you know, I have a kind of a portfolio with a bunch of stocks and bonds and all that kind of crap in it. Sometimes I feel like I would like to try trading stocks just to see what it's like. Yeah, I'm at the point now where I could live off my investments, certainly. But I don't really like that idea, you know. Like, I like that idea maybe when I'm 50, but I've still got a lot of juice left at 40, so I don't want to just like live off investments. I want to still work. I want to still do something. I still like to trade, and my trading for the last like 3 years has been probably the best I've ever been as a trader. So, you know, if I went on, I would have to like have a really bad year for me to stop trading at this point. You know, I feel like I have a good edge on the markets, and that edge has served me very, very well the last 3 years. Way too much fun. From Somalia, you won 100 and then you lost 70. So you're up 30. Be happy. You know, we love our Somalians. The problem with the Somalians is too much fraud. Uh-oh. Trump's back. We haven't heard of Trump in a while. I think he thinks you're fraudulent. I don't know what to tell you. And also, when you see a Somalian, it's like, can you even tell they're Somalian? They look just like everybody else. Some are saying Somalians have big foreheads, the biggest foreheads. Oh, Trump, geez, don't talk about how Somalians look. That's unfair, okay? You know, I don't like it when Trump does this. He interrupts the stream. I'm just trying to hang out. I'm talking about, you know, I'm talking about pirates. I'm talking about DEI. I did read that article. I don't know if you guys saw that article on DEI the other day. And, you know, I'm happy that I didn't have to deal with that stuff. You know, I'm happy that I made my own business and I didn't have to, like, apply for a job and pretend to be indigenous or something. My daughter is 1/4 black, so she'll get those DEI jobs, which is funny because it's like my daughter will get into like Harvard because she's a quarter black. You know what I mean? She will, but it's like, but she won't even be the person that you want to get. Yeah, definitely don't trade today. Yeah, bad day to trade, Yogesh. It's all right, brother. You'll get him after Christmas. What the hell was I even talking about? I don't know. As soon as Trump gets in. Vulture knows. I love that I have all of these people in the chat. Every time anyone loses, he just goes, just buy. You're South Africa. I got a big forehead too, though. Look at this thing. Okay, I got a big forehead. My hairline is definitely receding. All right, it is what it is. But I'm old. I love that every time anyone loses, everyone in the chat goes, you should just buy the robot. The robot's always winning. Come to Turkey for a new hairline. I don't think I need a new hairline. I'll just pull my hair down a little bit. There you go. My hairline's fine, okay? Sell when 45 minutes ends. I really got to use the bathroom. I have $100 left for 2 trades. Should I stop now despite payouts last month and start again from 2026? Yeah, you probably shouldn't be trading. I shouldn't be trading today either. It's a terrible day to trade. If price closes above this level right here, I'm screwed. I need this level to hold here or I'm in trouble. What am I at? 1.26. I could change this to a 1-to-1 basically. A 1-to-1 has me right about there. Let's see, on a 1-to-1. I just do we have a lot of faith in it? Not really. Reasons for trade: support level, turn resistance. And the thing is, the support level's now getting broken here. So I had this level here. Pull that profit off the screen for now. It's ugly. We don't want to look at that. We got to stay positive. Hey, brother. Indian brothers are watching now. I love the Indians. They're not going to like that joke. Did you see that joke that Fuentes made about the Indians yesterday? Pretty hilarious, but I don't recommend it. I love my Indians. Basically, J.D. Vance said that he should eat crap, that Fuentes should eat crap. And then Fuentes said, thank you for inviting me to a traditional Indian meal made by your mother. It was brutal. It was brutal. I shouldn't even say it. I do have a dark sense of humor, okay? So I don't take things very, very seriously. Okay, stop spamming the chat that you're about to lose. I'm sorry if you're about to lose. You shouldn't be trading right now. I told you not to. Come on, baby. The level held. The level held. Okay, my level held. So is there a chance this thing comes back down? I don't know. My level did hold. We'll see. I do need to take a dump. You have a lot of hilarious TikToks about Indians. I live in a country that's like all Indians, so you know what? They've been very nice and hospitable to me, so I love the Indians for sure. Yeah, but the thing is, it's like, I know, like, I love the Indians. I'm not a billionaire. Multi-millionaire. Come on, back down. Let's go. No. I don't think I'm going to win this trade. I got to say, I don't think I'm going to win this trade at this point. But, hey, I'm in here. I would never live in India. No, you know, they really have to work on the cleanliness in India. I love you guys in India. I love my Indians. But it must be annoying, you know, to see dirt a lot. You know, to see the garbage all the time. I hate seeing all that garbage all the time. I like clean streets. I don't know what that means, but tell me what it means and I'll say it. I don't want to say a curse word. Shout out to you in Morocco, brother. Come to Kerala, though. Say bye, bot. Shout out to you in Kuwait. I've never been into India. I love my Indians. I love my Pakistanis. I know you guys are always fighting the Pakistanis and the Indians, but I have a lot of love for both. A lot of people are looking to sell gold now. I'm selling gold right now. I'm holding into this damn trade. Can I watch over GBP, USD? Not right now. I'm kind of just watching this trade, hoping I could kind of get back to where I want to go. Don't give them the subject to argue here. I know. Those are places the media wants you to see. Yeah, I don't think they are, because, you know, there's this game people play where you can open a map and then you drop the thing on the map in India, and if you drop a pin on the map in India and you spin 360 degrees, There's never a place in India without garbage. I don't know why the media would want me to see that, but I have seen that happen. I want to say some of these things, but you got to tell me what I'm saying. I love my Indians, all right? The P&L is on my screen. It's not on yours right now. I'm not showing it until it gets back to profit. It's better luck. Sell now. Sell now. Yeah, sell now. They're trying to get me to win. Let's sell now. Oh, man. AUD USD's triggering. Well, I might have missed that one. Come on, gold. It's time to go all the way down. It's time to give me a big red candle. Any Christmas plans? Mostly just family. You know, I've got a little work to do. Obviously, I'm always working. So I'm working on the Forex Fury robot update actively. And I'm working on the Trade with Pat robot. I actually have a update for the robot 1.07. I don't think I've actually released it yet. So I have to put that out today. What color is my Bugatti? I don't have a Bugatti. I have a Porsche. My Porsche is like a asphalt gray. No, not an asphalt. It's like a light gray. But the heater stopped working. Yeah, so 1.07. It was just for some bug fixes, Vulture. It's nothing significant. It was just for like, you know, the first trade with the first magic number coming with the exact same lot size. That's going to be resolved. You have an Audi A Walker. That sounds pretty cool. Is that like a walker like this, or is it a car? Okay, so got a decent reaction. We actually had a first red candle down here on gold. Now, it wasn't a strong candle. Flip bullish and then flip bearish right now as we continue, hopefully, out of the orb. You know, part of the problem I'm dealing with right now is that I'm back inside of the original orb, right? Let's see. Yeah, that's my original orb. Clean that up a little bit. Why not trade on Christmas Eve? You really shouldn't be trading much in December at all. You know, there's a lot less volume in the markets. The price action is quite strange. It's just harder to predict. You know, if you're really successful in November, December can be a difficult market. Luckily, I'm 17-4 in December, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. The P&L will come back on the chart when we're closer to break even. Firebird, I'm hiding it for good luck. I think that's something I'm going to start doing. Not showing it if I'm in drawdown. You can still see the trades in drawdown, but we don't need to see minus 1,000 or minus 500. BMW, no, I drive a Porsche. Although I'll tell you, I got the Taycan, that electric Porsche, and it's been a bit of a hassle. You know, the heater's crashed on me twice now. Where is Naomi? I know I need Naomi. All right, I got to take a dump. Where's my favorite month to trade? I like early months. I like January, February, March. I feel like at the beginning of the year, what was it last year? My free trading room, I think it was like 11 or 12 wins and like only one loss in like the first few months of the year. And because of that, the VIP room was cooking. Ford Raptor. Yeah, that would be pretty sweet. All right, someone's got to push this trade down. I got to go to the bathroom. I will be right back, all right? Still don't want this to close above this level right here. Yeah, I saw that loser. Actually, I was while I was on the can, I was watching the chat. He's been, I don't know, he's been in here the whole time. So I don't know why you would want to be in here the whole time, spend over an hour with me. We're having a good time, we're chatting, and then just kind of try and smack talk me or something when I go to the bathroom. Like, what's the point? And also, 6%'s a good month, loser. How much have you made this month? 0%, minus 6%, minus 20%. Yeah, this is killing me. Firebird knows, yeah. Join the room and do the opposite if you think you're so good. This trade's boring to watch. What's going on with our Discord? Drew's everywhere, flexing on everybody with his profits today. Our prop firms channel. Anyone in the prop firms? Benny B trading his prop firm with the robot. Very nice. Benny showed me this is the craziest thing. What the hell Benny was showing me? This is Benny's prop firm. It's just, I don't know, what the skinniest thing I've ever seen in my life. 71% win rate. This is with the Trade with Pat robot. Very nice. This trade is a manual trade. I didn't take this trade with the robot, obviously. And it's not looking good for me. What is it, noon? All right. I don't think I'm going to do that, Firebird. I think I'm going to start getting ready for Christmas here. If you're interested in the Trade with Pat robot, come to tradewithpat.com. Check out the Discord. This is the link to the Discord right here. It's on Trade with Pat. It's in the video description as well. I think I'm going to head off. I'm going to keep this trade open. So, you know, this trade will either knock me out here or it'll come down here. I'll leave it open, but I'm not going to be watching it. I'm just gonna let this one play out on its own. I hope that all of you have a wonderful Christmas. I'll be back on stream at some point. I will have my supply and demand video to start off the year to get your trading concepts right. So make sure to watch that entire video. Always watch my entire videos. Thank you so much. It's been a great year. It's been one of the best years I've ever had in my trading. I have a lot to be thankful for, and I hope you do too. And I'm happy to have you as part of the community here. And I love you too much. Much love.